Back with you, wrestling fans. Don Coss Jr., and right now I'm joined by Battling Bart Sawyer as we watch the match from last Saturday night between Chris Michaels and the Colorado Kid. The North American title was on the line.
Chris Michaels worked hard for this opportunity to face the Colorado Kid for the North American heavyweight title, and I got to take my hat off. Well, actually, I'm wearing a hat, but still, if I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off to both Chris Michaels and the Colorado Kid, because this was a classic textbook wrestling match.
That's right, it was, Bart, and they're going to get to see it again tonight, or a similar version tonight at the fairgrounds.
No, tonight's going to be a fight because they're putting a coal miner's glove on the pole. First thing I got to ask you, they're talking about pole position, talking about in honor of NASCAR. What is it with this city's obsession, this little hick town, it lives right up to his name of Nashville, their obsession with NASCAR? Every goof on the highways got NASCAR stickers on his pickup truck, on their car, on their 76 Camaro. What is their obsession with it? Oh, I even seen one goof mowing his yard and had his little John Deere painted up like Terry Labonte's number 5. These people are all out of their minds.
Well, that is a pretty unusual circumstance there. I'd say that goes to the extreme, but Nashville is becoming more and more of a sports town every week, it seems like. We're getting more professional sports teams in. We've got the NASCAR thing going, and, of course, NWA.
I know how come they like NASCAR, because these freaks in Nashville only know how to turn left. That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, some people will make comments about the driving habits of Nashvillians, but the point is, Bart Sawyer, is you're lucky to have lots of sports fans in Nashville, because whereas sports, there's also professional wrestling, and we have a lot of good people to back us up and give you your paycheck.
Hold it right there. Nashville is lucky to have Battling Bart Sawyer, and I don't think that this thing was named after NASCAR and pole position. It says battling for pole position. See, once again, I get top billing.
Oh, the battling part. I got you. Well, for all you know, I don't think you're in the main event. I think top billing is going to go to either the Chris Michaels Colorado Kid match or the Aussies versus the Vols match. Their name may not be in.
Oh, and look at the Colorado Kid. I'll tell you what, that goof is pretty agile. I want to take a lot of things away from him, especially the North American heavyweight title, but when it comes down to it, this man is a heck of an athlete.
Well, absolutely.
Did I just say that?
Yes, you just said it, Bart Sawyer, because it's absolutely true. That's why he said it. That's why it made so much sense. And to turn it right around, I'll give Chris Michaels credit. He's one great athlete, too. Otherwise, he wouldn't be the #1 contender and getting this shot. And if he'd wrestle by the rules, he may have a chance of winning.
Well, we all saw it last week. He went through all the competitors, and as come as you are, bring what you want. Farron Fox brought his purse. Now, what is Farron thinking right about now? He just woke up and found himself in some place he didn't want to be. I mean, he is in a barbed wire boomerang on a pole match. Number one, I don't think Farron Fox can climb that pole. Number two, he's in there with the wild man Ashley Hudson taking on the Tennessee Vols. Reno Riggins is not right. He is psychotic. Look at his eyes. I mean, they're not even both the same color. Come on. The man is not normal. Stephen Dunn. It was Stephen Dumb. I mean, come on. It's Dumb and Dumber. And Farron Fox is going to be locked in there with him with barbed wire. Oh, my goodness.
Well, it'll be about time for Stephen Dunn to get his hands on somebody and knock their brains senseless, since people have been beating him up for the last few weeks. And now he's got Farron Fox there, who he stuck his nose in, and sometimes you get what you pay for, and that's what Farron Fox is going to do. He stuck his nose in. He brought the boomerang down. Now he's in a match where it's going to be fair. The boomerang's going to be on a pole wrapped in barbed wire. Ooh. Someone could get it and get after Farron Fox with it. And you say you don't know if Farron Fox can even climb that pole. From what I hear, he's very fond of climbing poles.
Well, I tell you what, I bet you if he gets scared enough, he'll shimmy right up that pole. Now, I don't know how Ashley Hudson feels real comfortable about having Farron Fox watch his back, but, you know, it is what it is. Look at this. These boys have been exchanging holds back and forth, in and out. A classic wrestling match for the North American heavyweight title, Don Coss Jr. These two are fine athletes. Of course, Chris Michaels is better.
Well, that's your opinion, Bart Sawyer.
Oh, the leveraged advantage there.
Leverage advantage? That was a hair pull. See,
no, that was a hair lock is what that was. That was an official wrestling hold.
Or where did that one come from? Is that one of the ancient Greco-Roman holds? Or one
absolutely.
Of the American Indian holds?
Absolutely.
Now, there it is again.
Oh!
And
there's the East Nashville punch in the mouth, so that's...
Can you find that in your amateur or Olympic wrestling handbook?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll have to show me that page. Well, it looks like Colorado just learned it, that's for sure. And he's going, and a headbutt.
Goes in right down. See, why is not the referee getting on the Colorado Kid? That was a blatant hair pull.
Well, I think the referee's a
corner to corner. What's it going to be? Oh, yes, Chris Michaels.
Double boot to the face.
Put that boot right in that idiot's face. Look at that. Oh, yes.
Well, Chris Michaels has the advantage now.
Now, you know what I heard? I heard Bert Prentice out here squawking earlier that Brian Christopher, too sexy Brian Christopher, has already phoned, faxed, and sent in his challenge for the Colorado Kid. He wants a shot at that North American title, too.
Yeah, that's true. He is working on negotiations to get a shot at the North American title. And if you think he's sexy, that's your opinion, Bart Sawyer. I don't know. I just call him Brian Christopher myself. If you know, whatever you prefer.
No, wait a minute there, you geek. You see, he puts the name on the side of his leg. Of course, if you could read, you'd figure that out on your own. But I hate to disappoint Brian Christopher because I don't think the Colorado Kid can hang on to that North American title belt till Brian Christopher can clear his schedule to get in here.
And I wonder, Brian Christopher, does he just want a shot at the Colorado Kid because he doesn't like him, doesn't like the way he looks, doesn't like what he's heard from him, or does he want the North American title? If so, Chris Michaels may have to face Brian Christopher for the North American title, if you are correct, and Chris Michaels can take the belt from Colorado Kid.
Well, whoever it is, anytime you see the North American title on the line, you're looking at a fight because that is all the marbles. That's all the glory in professional wrestling. That makes you a part of history that no one can ever, ever, ever take away from you.
You're absolutely correct, Bart Sawyer, and both these men are.
Oh, did you see that?
Yes,
he took the legs right out from underneath Colorado.
Well,
hit him again, Chris.
Come
on.
He punched him in the jaw to me.
Hit him again. Come on.
I mean, I guess anyone would go
One more
down
time.
for a nice
Tennessee
soup bone to your face. And he's going to fire him up the ropes now. And well, that's good.
This Chris Michaels is an incredible competitor. He's an incredible athlete. He can punch you in the mouth. He can fly through the air. He can take your eyeball out with the point of his elbow if he wanted to. This man is an incredible athlete.
Yeah, he can also choke a man on the ropes. I don't think that takes too much talent there to choke someone on the ropes, Bart Sawyer.
And who are you to be a judge of talent?
Well, it doesn't seem like it's too much skill.
It worked. It slowed him down. And so did that. Put that fist right in his mouth. There you go.
This is where Chris Michaels loses credibility to me. He is a good wrestler. When I see him doing wrestling,
are you giving credit now?
Am I?
If I get extra credit, do I have to stay after class?
Well, Bart Sawyer, if you want to go get your food stamps.
Oh, look at that big flying crossbody off the top. Oh, Chris Michaels was close. He's arguing with the referee. He's sure it was a 3 count.
He must think they're playing hand grenades or something.
Colorado ain't sure what's going on.
No, Colorado's had his bell rung a few times in this match, much thanks to the hands of Chris Michaels on that one. And he's going to fire him into the turnbuckle here and follows up. Oh, misses. Colorado's getting the advantage now. Big body
nice
slam. Bam.
Nice slam on behalf of the Colorado Kid. Oh, can he do it?
No. Nonchalant cover from Colorado Kid. Not the best time to get over.
What do you mean nonchalant cover? He's been having his brains beat out half the match. He's lucky to know where he was at.
No, it looks like he's regaining some consciousness here, regaining his sense.
He goes again, corner to corner. Oh, big over the top. Oh, Chris Michaels clothesline down. Oh, jeez.
Man.
That goof can wrestle.
He's up again. Not yet.
You got to hold Chris Michaels down.
He's
there you go.
Reversal.
Oh, counter, recounter. Oh, this is a wrestling match. This is a mat classic, if I may be so bold.
Yeah, I compare this to the best the NWA has ever had.
Oh, that is the way out.
Yeah, that's a way out, all right. Not the right way out.
Now, you were talking about ringing bells. Now, I want to be right up front, right here, right now. I got that big, goof, Barnyard Briggs, and a cowbell on the pole match. I guess they're going to go out and pull the bell off his mama, and we're going to put it up on the pole, and I'm going to climb that pole, I'm going to get the bell, and I'm going to beat the living daylights out of that goof once and for all and have that big freak out of my face.
Well, are you sure about that, Bart Sawyer?
He's probably got NASCAR stickers on his car, too.
He just may, but I believe, was it last week or 2 weeks ago that you went into the manure at the hands of Barnyard Briggs? Are you sure you're going to be
No, that was clever editing on behalf of the videotape.
It could be editing the tape, but who edited that smell on you, Bart? Okay, we got to take it to a break now. We'll be back right after this. Well, Bart Sawyer took off. I guess he was offended by my comment about the way he smelled after the manure match, and I've been joined by Farron Fox, and we are watching Colorado Kid getting his second win, pummeling Chris Michaels. Chris Michaels trying to fight back.
You know, Don, I cannot believe, the reason I stopped in here, I was just driving by and I said, I've got to stop in and address this issue. I cannot believe that they have put me in the main event this week with the Tennessee Vols, and they're going to have that boomerang on top of the pole with the barbed wire wrapped around it. This is ridiculous. I'm going to call Bill Behrens and tell him, I'm going to call him and tell him something, because this is totally outlandish.
Well, I just knew we wouldn't be able to get through one night of TV without you coming in and crying about that, Farron Fox. I was hoping you would forget about it and not even stop by.
It's ridiculous. I was just trying to help my friends, the Aussies, and now I get thrown in the middle of something that I did not want to be a part of.
Well, if you didn't want to be a part of it, you shouldn't have stuck your nose in the first place, Mr. Dancing Fool. Anyway, Chris Michaels looks like he's regained control here of the Colorado Kid, and he's going to fire him off the ropes. And let's see what he comes at him with. Missed clothesline. Colorado. Oh, behind with the claw. Oh, Von Erich claw. wrapped around Chris Michaels' head. This could be it.
I don't think he's going to get at Chris Michaels with no claw hold.
Well, I don't
and plus,
know.
he's so tired right now. You can tell he's so winded that he can't hardly get it on him. And
Look who's coming. That's one of your friends, your fellow oddity man, Chad Hawke here. It looks like Colorado Kid's got hold of him. Here comes Bart Sawyer. There he goes. Look at him. Look, he's way around the corner. He's got the coal miner's glove. That's what Chad Hawke is doing. Hand him the glove. The referee's distracted. Oh, hit Colorado Kid with it. Chris Michaels, he used the glove, ref. They turn around and see it. Does he see it? I can't even tell. I can't even tell if the referee, if he sees what happened or if he's just clueless.
He's showing that Colorado Kid is the winner of the match.
Yes, Colorado Kid. He caught it. Chris Michaels has been disqualified.
They gave the decision to the Colorado Kid. This is ridiculous.
Well, tonight, that coal miner's glove is going to be on top of a pole. These two will face each other again. The first one up the pole gets to take the glove and use it on his opponent.
Well, Colorado Kid, you say you want a coal miner's glove on a pole match? Well, that's fine and dandy with Chris Michaels, because I'll accept any kind of match you want. Have you forgotten, Colorado Kid? You're putting yourself in the ring with the greatest showman in the NWA. And tonight, Colorado Kid, when I climb that pole and I bring down that glove and I knock your ass out, I'm going to take back what is rightfully mine, and that's the North American Heavyweight Championship. And I'll see you tonight, you stinking sissy.
Whoa, it's a hot